I am on the way to the salon and I have no idea what I want to get done in my hair still. I've had this appointment booked for a month, and I'm the type of person who has to really think about hair color, haircut, all that stuff before I will actually commit to something. And sometimes I'm talking months to years. But my hairstylist, her books fill up really fast. I messaged my hairstylist last month and I was like, hey girl, when do you have an appointment open for a cut and a color? I was like, I don't know what I want to do yet. I just need to get on your books. So hopefully I've got it figured out before I sit in the salon chair. My coffee today is the Salty Beach, and it is coconut caramel, vanilla sweet cream on top, and salted caramel toffee drizzle. I'm her first appointment this morning. Good morning. It is the next day. Yesterday I was at the salon for over half the day, and honestly I'm not really crazy about my hair. When I went in there, I wanted black, but then I changed my mind and I was like, let's do more of a balayage. And this kind of looks golden and I feel like it really washes me out. I'm gonna sit with it for a couple days and see how I feel. But what I would probably do is just go to Sally's and pick up something and dye my hair black at home. But we started having truck problems, so I'm actually on the way out the door to go get my grandmother so she can follow me to the mechanic shop to drop off her truck. Hopefully they will call me later this evening to let me know what in the world is wrong with it and how much it's going to cost to fix it. Ethan is still sleeping, so I'm going to let him sleep in. It's bright and early this morning. The mechanic shop is not open over the weekend, so I'm hoping they can fix it today so we're not without a vehicle all weekend, because we are a one vehicle household. And I did get a question about this picture a little while back, so I just wanted to show it. This is my dad walking me down the aisle on my wedding day. I have different plans for this vlog, but everything's kind of changed, so I don't really know what we're gonna do on this vlog, but y'all just come hang out with me for the weekend, I guess. I wanted to stop real quick and get me a protein shake. This is the Opie cookie. I can't remember everything it's got in it. I think it's like peanut butter, butterscotch, chocolate drizzle, and some other stuff. But it's really good. Now, I'm on the way to pick up my grandmother. She's going to take me back to the house, and then I'm going to pick up our vehicle, and then she's going to follow me to the mechanic shop so I can get it dropped off. Later in the afternoon, and the mechanic shop was so busy that they were not able to look at the truck yet. So we do not have a vehicle for the weekend, but fortunately my dad said that he would let us borrow one of his, but he is out of town, so he'll be back in the morning. Ethan's taking the trash out, so I'm looking out the window, but he'll be back in the morning. So my grandmother's supposed to pick us up so we can go over there and pick up the truck, so we'll have something to drive over the weekend, and hopefully whatever's wrong with the truck isn't too major and too pricey. So I usually just go pick it up, but since we don't have a vehicle and I needed some stuff for supper tonight, I just ordered Walmart delivery. So hopefully she's the shopper they assigned me. It shows me what all she has picked up and what she still has to get. So she's got like half of the order shopped already. So hopefully she'll be here within just a little bit. The driver's about 10 minutes away with our groceries. While I'm waiting on her to get here, I'm going to try to vacuum our mattress because I've got all the blankets and everything in the washing machine. So I'm going to try to get this done really quick before she arrives. For supper tonight, we are just doing a rotisserie chicken from the Walmart deli, leftover barbecue baked beans from the refrigerator, and au gratin sliced potato bake. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, so y'all let me know if that's how that's pronounced. So usually I grocery shop once a month, but honestly, that's kind of getting to be a pain because you always run out of the stuff you really want by the end of the month, and then you're like, what in the world am I supposed to eat? Like, this week was not even supposed to be a grocery week. We just needed some more stuff around the house, so that's why I had groceries delivered, and when I'm supposed to go next week to do our monthly grocery shopping. But I think I'm just going to go back to weekly grocery shopping or bi-weekly grocery shopping. I think it'll be better for our budget and not going out to eat so much, because one, we'll have food here every week that we actually want to cook, and then it'll be easier for me to kind of plan meals throughout the week. So I think it's going to be a lot better if I do that. We'll probably spend, initially a little bit more than we would monthly grocery shopping, but I think it's going to have a better payoff. I'm trying to learn how to style my hair, my bangs specifically, because I'm not good at styling hair. Definitely not like curtain bangs and stuff. And I still need to order some hair dye, but I want to go with a good like salon quality brand. It's definitely not my stylist's fault that I don't like this color. I should have known. I went in there knowing I wanted black because I know that's what looks good, and just feel like this washes me out. So definitely not her fault, but I do think I'm gonna do it from home. We're waiting on my dad to get back. I guess he went down fishing on the beach, so we're waiting for him to get back today so we can borrow his truck. And sometimes it's hard to think about all the ways you're blessed when stuff's going crazy, but we really are blessed. My dad's helping us with a vehicle. My grandmother has taken me to the mechanic shop and is picking me up if I ever need to go anywhere or anything like that. So we're so grateful to have people in our lives who really do want to help us. I know not everybody has that, so we truly are really blessed. How do you use this thing? Apparently I bought this whole bottle of hairspray and it does not even work. So I have some more in here. Let's see. I got just a little bit left of this one. Okay, that's been sitting for a minute, so I'm just going to take it out and see what it looks like. I don't ever use Velcro rollers because I feel like they stick in my hair, but I figured I'd give them one more shot before I donate them. I don't think that looks bad. That looks kind of cute. I could have done my whole hair and done like a blowout look, but I just didn't feel like doing all that, so I just did that front part. I don't know if next time I go in for a haircut, if I'm going to do curtain bangs or if I'm going to go for like the straight across down bangs that kind of layer into your hair. I haven't decided. I had that doing something similar last time. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see, but it didn't work out well because I still wasn't quite sure how to style bangs. So I've been trying to work on how to learn how to do all that and learn how to do all the hair stuff. I love makeup and I love clothes, but hair's never been something I've been good at. It's a little after 6 o'clock now and I'm on the way to the grocery store. my dad and my stepmom dropped off one of the vehicles for us to use while our truck's in the shop earlier. And y'all, and it's just been one of those days. Well, not even just today, just the whole weekend. I just felt like ugh. And I wanted to do some housework earlier, but yeah, I just wasn't in the mood. I took a nap. So now I'm gonna head to the grocery store. We've got just a few things I've got to get that we didn't get on our grocery delivery yesterday. I didn't order them. We weren't missing anything. But I've got to head to the grocery store and pick some stuff up. And then when I get home, I think we're gonna have tacos tonight. And then honestly, I'm probably gonna try to wash some dishes or clean the floor or something, but most of my housework will probably just be done tomorrow. So I'm not sure if the air conditioner works in this truck or not. I know my dad had the windows down earlier. I've got 3 of the windows down. It feels like it's blowing a little cold. I think the last time we used it, it wasn't doing that great. I think we put a can of refrigerant in it the last time we used it. I think it just went out. So, but it'll be okay. We're only really using it just to go like a few minutes up the road and for Ethan to go to work until we can get the truck back. So it'll be all right. We're just thankful to have a way of going while the truck's in the shop. And hopefully Monday, by late Monday, we'll know what's wrong with the truck and how much it's going to cost to fix it. Because we really don't want to have to get another vehicle right now. We've been trying to put that off as much as we can. And our little truck has been really good to us. We got it from a family member. I got it for a really, really good price probably about 3 years ago. So it's always kind of had some issues, but it's been very reliable. We never really took it, you know, to any trips that were 2 or 3 hours away, but just for here and around and stuff, it's been a really, really good vehicle for us. So I'm hoping it won't be that much to get it fixed. They did say, I played the video for the guy so he could hear what it was doing, because I know how it always goes. Anytime I hear something or notice something, it's going to go away, and then when I bring it up, they're going to be like, well, we didn't hear it or we didn't see it, so, you know, whatever, it's just a fluke or whatever. So I made sure I took a video of the noise so they could hear it, and he said it kind of sounded like an exhaust leak, but it's got some other issues going on. So I don't know if it's going to be a different problem than an exhaust leak or if it is an exhaust leak, but there's also more than that going on, so we'll just have to see. So this definitely was not the weekend vlog I had planned. I don't know if it was just a combination of our truck situation and really not feeling my hair that just kind of threw things off, or if I was honestly just having one of those weekends, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I just have a day where for whatever reason I'm just not in the greatest mood. And I even thought to myself, this is not the weekend to be filming a weekend vlog. And then I was like, you know what? No, girl, this is the weekend to be filming a weekend vlog, because this channel is all about me wanting to be real and authentic with you guys. And that's just real life. Sometimes we do not have a good day for whatever reason, whether it's something that makes us upset, or if it's just we wake up on the wrong side of bed one day and we're just not feeling it. And that's okay. That's normal. That is just part of being an actual human. So I wanted to share this with you guys to remind y'all that it is okay not to have a great day every day. It's okay not to be cheerful every single day. Sometimes we need to experience those emotions because we are human. But what we don't need to do is to let ourselves stay there and just loathe in it. Because we don't wake up every single day happy and motivated all the time. And that's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that we're stressed about something, or something has disappointed us, Or maybe we're just having a really off day. That's okay. You don't have to immediately slap a positive attitude over every single emotion and just put on a face for other people. But you also don't want to just set up camp there and just stew in that emotion all the time. Feel it, acknowledge it, and then don't let it consume your entire weekend or your entire day. It's so easy to just think our only vehicle is in the shop and we don't know how much this is going to cost. And that feeling is awful. Not just because of the cost, but because we don't know if it's even going to be worth fixing. And we might face the possibility that we have to go ahead and go get another vehicle. And it's so easy just to focus on the big problem. But what I've really been trying to do here lately is think about all the little blessings that are happening around the problem. So my grandmother let us use her vehicle for Ethan to get back and forth to work for one night. And then even when we had to take it back, she still came and followed me to the mechanic shop to put the truck in the shop. And she also was willing to take us wherever we needed to go. And my dad was willing to let us borrow one of his vehicles so we weren't left stranded without a way of going. And it's just amazing that we have people in our lives that are willing to inconvenience themselves just to help us. And that is a blessing. Our problem is still very real, but that does not take away from all the blessings that are happening around it. And I realized I can be really guilty of just focusing on the problem. When something goes wrong, my brain immediately locks into that, and it is hard to shift it away from anything at all. And I start thinking of everything else that could possibly go wrong, or trying to plan out every little detail for something that I don't even know how it's going to turn out yet. And while I'm noticing only what is going on right in front of me, I'm not taking the time I need to really think about the blessings around me. And I'm trying to catch myself at that and be better at doing that. So the more I've styled my hair, it's kind of grew on me a little bit. I still don't think that this color is for me, but I do think I'm going to wait a little while before I just immediately go and dye it again. But I have been trying the best I can to learn how to style it. And shout out to all my other German Shepherd parents, because around here it is definitely shedding season. As you can see, Sadie's hair is coming out in clumps. I've got to take her outside on the porch and get a hold of her with her de-shedding brush. And I have to take her outside to do it because she doesn't like it and she gets scared and she will TT on herself a little bit. But as you can see, it's definitely got to get done. If y'all are watching when I am washing and drying my clothes, you have probably noticed I always wash my clothes on quick wash, and I think on the warm setting, because if I don't, my wash machine will not go all the way through the cycle. I don't know what it is, but we have had problems with that for a while. Matter of fact, I ordered another washing machine a while back because that one had stopped working, and I kept messing with it, and I finally got it to start working, but I can only run it on the quick wash. And with our dryer, I can only run our dryer on the 40-minute mark because because if I go higher, it starts having this burnt smell. Like, I can run it for 40 minutes and then immediately turn it back on and run it for another 40 minutes and it's fine. But if I try to run it on 50 to 60 minutes to begin with, it's got a burnt smell. I don't know why. Ethan's got work here in just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on his lunch to take to work. And surprise, we're running low on sugar, so I'm going to make him pink lemonade today instead. It's just a drink pack mix that, you know, you don't have to add any sugar or anything like that to. But we picked up some ham. Well, we didn't pick it up. It was part of our grocery delivery order. It's ham and cheese sliders. So I'm going to fix some of them for him to take to lunch tonight. If you see the picnic video we did a while back, I think these are the same exact sliders I made that day. I do need to remember in a few minutes though that I have to spread the butter because I forgot that last time. I have not washed dishes all weekend, so after I get his drinks ready, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. These are the drink mixes I'm talking about. They are the Food Club H2O Pink Lemonade, and they're a pretty big size, and this makes up to 2 quarts. So once again, I did not spread the butter out in time, so I just kind of had to rub it all over the buns after they were already cooked. I'm gonna have to remember to do that like 30 seconds in, or just take and like divide it up when it's cold and put it on each different bun. But regardless, they still turned out fine, so it's okay. And now I'm just going in, washing these dishes. And y'all, I promise, I used to be so much better at keeping up with my dishes. I guess it's just because of everything going on. And now I'm having to get used to having YouTube incorporated in my schedule. And a lot goes into that. There's a lot of filming and editing and just trying to make sure that everything's just right to post. So it's definitely thrown off my schedule, but I'm starting to get better with it. But y'all know how I am over here. Slow progress, little things at a time add up. So I definitely took a break in between washing these dishes, and I would go do something and then I would come back, and I just like set a plan for myself, like, okay, I'm gonna wash these dishes here or a certain amount of dishes, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna come back and do some more, because that's what helps keep my mind motivated and not just super overwhelmed. Because even though it doesn't take me but like 15 minutes to wash all these dishes, maybe, it just makes me so mad and angry, and then I just sit there getting frustrated at myself when I'm washing dishes. So I would rather just break it up and allow myself not to get so stressed about it. But I hope this video is just a good reminder to you that you don't have to be in the perfect mood all the time. Sometimes you just can let a weekend be the weekend, or a bad mood be a bad mood, but don't just sit in it and loathe. You don't have to turn the whole weekend around and suddenly become Miss Sunshine. You can be annoyed that your hair isn't the way you want, or you could be stressed about your vehicle, or still thinking about the laundry or the floors or the errands you have to run, and have a normal life happening around you. And eventually that mood's gonna pass, but just don't let it completely take over you and consume you. I think that's just life. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes everything seems to be going great, and sometimes everything just kind of feels off for some reason. And sometimes there's really no explanation for why we're in a bad mood. And that's okay. I don't think we have to pretend those moments don't happen. We just can't let one bad moment or one bad weekend convince us that everything in our life is just going bad. Because even when things weren't going exactly how we wanted to this weekend, I had people around me who were willing to help us without hesitation. And I think sometimes when we're staring so hard at the thing that's going wrong, we forget to look around at all the wonderful blessings that we have all around us. Y'all, I don't know why Fudgy acts like that. She knows where we're going. This is our routine every time we feed the dogs. So it's not like she doesn't know where we're at. We're coming right back in, but she runs around looking for us everywhere. And of course, when Mama comes back in the house, she can smell that I've been around another dog. It's not our dog, but it's a dog that lived down the road that we feed every single day. And I always give it loves, and they have to smell me, and they get mad because Mama and Daddy has petted another dog, even though it's funny because they care more about me petting the dog or any other animal, but they don't really care much about their dad. Like, they will interrogate me, but even they just kind of like smell him and go on. But Mama is a completely different story. Robert! Mary Ellen! Barry Allen can be very stubborn, as you can tell. And here is me pouring some more treats in the treat jar because he thinks even if he's the last person to come back in the house after he's been told multiple times that he is still supposed to get a treat. So here's Mama filling up the treat jar so they can get their treats again. Oh, Mr. Polar Bear can go in the trash. What's your son doing? Be careful. You gotta be careful. You wanna go tell Dad bye? Tell him bye? Our Dad's over here. I forgot. I forgot. Bye, Dad. We always go outside after he leaves for work so she can tell her daddy bye. And I forgot that we didn't have the truck parked out there, that we have parked my dad's truck on the other side. So I had to go over to the window and kind of open the curtain up so she could tell her daddy bye before he left for work. But y'all, I'm still really loving my Bissell. I will say the only frustrating thing is just having to make sure it is kept clean after every single use. I would say that is the most frustrating thing. But above everything else, I just want to thank the Lord because I know that He is the one that pours these blessings down upon our lives. Even in the midst of trials, there are always so many things to be thankful for, things that He has done for us, His love that gets us through. And I just want to thank Him because without the Lord's grace and mercy, we would not be anything. We would not have anything. And we are so thankful to be children of the Most High God, who always provides and takes care of His children.